Welcome to Sawdust Maker. This is the third and final video on the end table series. So let's get into it by making some drawers. I made a simple jig out of some scrap wood to help me drill straight holes into the drawer sides so I could put dowels in there to help hold the drawer together. This worked out pretty well. In this next clip, you'll see where I made a mistake and I drilled right through the track that holds the drawer bottom on. So I just plugged it and put some wood putty in there and smoothed it out. What you can't see I'm doing right now is I'm putting glue on the dowels. I've just got one side of the drawer gluing up, and I've got the other side in place just to help keep it aligned. As soon as this dries, I'll be gluing up and clamping the other side. I have several things gluing up here at this time. One of them is one of the drawers, and the other two are drawer slides, which you'll be able to see in place in this next clip. The two green arrows you see here are where I put drawer stops. And I don't know why, but the third one, the top one there, didn't seem to need one. Probably had to put one in later. The green arrow you see here on the left is where I accidentally dented the wood. I saw a YouTube channel where they used an iron to pull that or raise the grain up on the wood. You can eliminate problems like that. I just put some wax paper over a wet surface on the wood, use the steam setting on there, and ironed it, and it just pulled it right on out. Worked well. Highly recommend it. This is the mechanism I'm using to push the tray out at the top. And it's usually something you'd find on glass doors. The green arrow indicates where I had put on some blocks to hold what you'll see in the next clip. The board runs across, as you'll see with this green arrow. And that is where I'm going to mount the power strip on the other side. Made it kind of nice to mount this device on to push the tray out.
It may be hard to see, but I do have a mark on this painter's tape, so I can use this punch.
I think this trim is going to look good all the way around the bottom of the end table. I really am glad I picked this router bit.
Did you really think I was going to show you all the fun I was going to have sanding?
I'm going to use these desktop fasteners, the figure 8 style, to fasten down the top to this table. And here's what they look like up close. One side will be screwed to the what I call the case of the project, and the other one will be screwed to the top. Now I think that these things were designed so that they could be hidden. So you would screw the top down from the inside. But with everything that's located inside my project, that's not going to be possible. But I've got such an overhang on the lid or the top that I think this will work out okay and they won't be seen. By using this setup that I have here, I was able to create a small little indention here so that this will fit in here just fine. Nice and level.
For those of you that are curious, here's what I use for the finish.
I did put on 2 coats of poly, sanding in between, and it turned out fairly well.
I want to thank everybody that stayed and watched all 3 of these videos. And stay tuned in the future for more projects. But until then, get out to your shop and make some sawdust.